Hey friends. So the week's been a bit crazy. We've been in the veterinarians, the animal hospital, and the human hospital. Granny, we call her Bobo. She had a stroke, a massive stroke actually. And do they call it paralyzed? What do you call that when
I don't know.
feeling or movement? She's lost her left side.
Yeah, it's pretty. People know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah, you guys know what I'm talking about. She had a stroke, a fairly
Stroke.
good-sized stroke, and she's got the right side of her face. So we've been in the hospital the last little bit and spending time with her, and Chester went off again, and we almost lost him again, and it's been a crazy few days. So we'll do our best, friends, to keep some content rolling, but I need to be there for my family right now, and that's what I'll be doing. So thank you all so much. We'll talk soon. Morning, friends. How's everybody? There's a time in everyone's life that it comes to an end. We've had an interesting week here. Yesterday it kind of hit home for me anyways. My grandma, she had a massive stroke. It's life. She's 94. All my childhood, she taught me how to ski. She taught me how to swim. I don't know if any of you remember that beautiful place up island a little bit, Northwest Bay, Nanus. It's her home. She lives right on the beach, friends, like on the beach at low tide, or pardon me, at high tide. You could almost run and just dive off her deck right into the salt chuck. So she's lived there for forever. I'm 50 and she was there. So, you know what I mean? Like, anyways, friends, she had a massive stroke, and her whole left side of her body is numb, or I guess paralyzed, I guess. I don't know what they call it, but the right side of the brain was affected, so that means the left side so her whole left side of her face is non, so she's, you know what I'm saying, friends. It's just, it's life. Death is inevitable. Death is part of life. She's not dead. It's, personally, I think anyone in my family who is, we all come from her stock, right? Her stock. My mom is, my bub came from her. I came from my mom. We call her Bobo. Okay, we've called her Bobo our whole lives. It's been Bobo. And the reason it's Bobo is she didn't want to be called Granny or Grandma or Nana. You know what I mean? She just wanted to be Bobo. So she's Bobo. And that's what that is. So that's what that is. She's Bobo. And so we were up the hospital yesterday. And I'll be honest, friends. I'll be honest. She's very old. She's very old and brittle. Like she fell down the stairs. Do you guys remember the video? Me and my dad and Andy, and we went up. Hogan was with us, and we went up to her place, and she has a set of stairs that go down. Well, she fell down those stairs. 20 feet. Easily 20 feet. Down. Broke her femur. And she was laying down at the bottom of the stairs until somebody came walking along the beach. I happened to know the people who found her. I did tree work for them. Bobo her spirit, friends, she was skiing up until about 7 years ago.
You can.
Find out how old they are?
You would not.
Todd tried it with one of Mike's. He broke it.
Oh, did you? I heard about that
Heard
one.
that?
I heard about that one, yeah. So here's our little spot. Bobo, say hi to my friends.
Hi to you, friends. Hi. Mwah.
There's my grandma. This is Mama Buckin's mama.
Yeah, we always,
Mama
we
Buckin.
nearly said the other one.
Yes, we have tried that a couple times.
Billy, oh,
Yeah, that's right. So this
You
is
know
Mama
what?
Buckin's mom.
that was funny.
She swam up and down she's had seals come up and nibble on her. She is an amazing woman. Dirty 30s gal, right, friends? Like old school. Don't waste nothing, you know. You know what I'm saying. So to see her in that state was it's not the greatest. It's inevitable. I understand all that, but still, you know, a vibrant woman, and then all of a sudden that. So I guess more so than that is the doctors said, they pulled me out of the room yesterday, and they said, is there a relative? I said, yeah, of course. And they pulled me out, and they said, well, the doctor, she's too old and won't withstand certain treatments or certain remedies for, trying to regain. I think there's stuff they can do, but she won't sustain it. She's not strong enough for those operations. So this happens to everybody. It's life. It's not unique to me. It's what's going on in my life today. So I'm sharing it with you. Not only that. So I guess what I'm saying, friends, is that time is here now where they're not going to do anything. The doctors just said, keep her comfortable. You know what I mean? Keep her comfortable. Love her. Spend time with her. And we will do so. We will do so. She's an amazing woman. I think that's where I know it's where I get my gumption. This is from my grandma, from Bobo. I do, friends. I know it. I know it. In the stock, in the blood, in the genes. So, that's what it is. And then Chester, of all guys, my dog, we almost lost him again. He eats stuff, friends? He eats things. So he'll leave. I'll wake up at 3. I get up early and I let him out, and he goes out. And I said, stay in the yard. I give him the extra. Hey, I'm looking at you. I'm watching you. Stay in the yard. And he usually does. He usually does. But if you don't say nothing to him, he kind of. Anyways, long and the short, friends. He went out. He came back fairly quickly, but he got into somebody's either garbage or which happens. So he had a horrible mess down at the front of the door. I heard some racket. I was doing my YouTube and I heard some racket, Chica and him. And I went down the front door there, and he had made a horrible mess. He was trying to get out. And he puked up his whatever he ate, and then I let him outside. But what happened is he got outside and he just stood there, and he kind of was like, you could see he was in distress. He was in distress. He couldn't move. He cramped up, and he was just shaking. And it looked like he was going to fall over. And we've seen him do that before. So this week has been, and of course my wife sold her little Honda Fit. It was time for her to sell her little Honda Fit. She's had it since new. It didn't owe us anything. It was a great little car. So that's on the go. So it's just one of those. And of course, the bunker, the channel, the everything. We're keeping things moving, but I need to be there for my family. And family's first. You see, Hogan's got a couple jobs. The weather's been driving us into the ground. So that is now. The weather seems to be a little bit of a break, so we're gonna get at this job, I believe, today. It's a couple smaller jobs. We're gonna fire up old Myrtle, the Merc, and get at it. So that's what's happening. That's what's going on. Wendy has gone to pick up Chester this morning. He had to stay there overnight. So we dropped him off there at like 6 in the morning. Actually, 24 hours ago. 24 hours ago, we dropped him off. 25 hours ago. It's 7 now. It's 7 in the morning. On, what is it, Friday today? So, that's that. And I believe me and Hogan are going to work if the weather holds up. It looks like we're going to work today, which is nice. I need to run a saw, friends. I need to run a saw, and so does Hogan. We both we need to run saws. We need to work. It's one of them things. I think Chester's home. I think Chester's home. He is. Chica's going nuts already. I want to get Chester on film for you guys. Chester! Chica! Chester! Oh, he's coming in for a drink. Hi, buddy. Hi. How are you doing? Are you doing okay? 100%. We missed you, buddy. Oh, he's home. He's home. Gosh, that dog scares us. There he is. Oh, his tail's wagging and everything's okay. Oh, look at him drink that water. Oh, he's happy. Good stuff. Yeah. Oh.
Did she pick up breakfast? There wasn't when I left.
No.
An hour ago. Hi, Peter?
Yeah.
You're hungry? Hungry, Peter girl.
Well, there's one piece of the puzzle that makes our weekend.
Complete.
Yeah, our weekend is going to be a little better now, and it looks to me that the weather's going to be, looks like, I think me and Hogan might cut today, friends. So things are looking up. Bobo, she's in good care. She's in the hospital. And she did say to us, friends, she said that the nurses were wonderful in there. So we're just at the point now where we just keep her comfortable, right? It's part of life, right, friends? You know, people get all sad. I mean, it's not really about us. It's not, friends. It's not about us. It's about the people that are in the situation. So, I'm just gonna be with her. So, we'll do our best to keep content rolling through this little event, but they've clearly told us that they're not gonna do any invasive surgeries or any invasive treatments to try and, you know, gather back what she had. It just, she won't make it through it. She's not strong enough, friends. Even when you go in for a hug with her now, she goes, "Oh, don't squeeze too hard." Like, she's brittle. She's old, friends. Listen, friends, thank you all so much for watching the videos. This channel I never, ever thought I'd be doing something like this. I just didn't. But you people make it easy. You do. You make it easy. Oh, friends, I talked to Logger Wade last night, and I went over and had a little peek-see. You people, you make me so proud. You people make me so proud. What a humbling experience to ask you, men, women, and children, you know, guys, gals, women, and children, to go over and say hi to Logger Wade. And you did it. You did it, and you lifted the man up. And that's what I asked, and that's what I wanted. What a wonderful thing for me to ask you guys to do that, and you go do it. With bells on. Friends, thank you all so much again. Truly, we were in fine form over on Logger Wade's channel, the Buckin Army. Thank you all so much. Hopefully me and Ganges will get cutting today. We'll get you some cutting footage. An old pine tree come across some old fella's fence there and that. So we'll get the Merc up, fire the Merc up, and put her into the system. Over and out, friends. Be kind to one another. We'll see you on the next one.